Hello fellow traders. So today was picture perfect. Nice pullback. I'm going to go over what happened today. The volume increased a little bit, but not too drastic, which is a good sign. I'm still betting we pull back to the 750 area on the S&P. We find some pretty good support there and hopefully continue this run up to the 900, 950 area. 9,500 area on the Dow. As far as my trades today, I actually picked up a pretty good short position. Dollar Tree, I shorted shares, a pretty good chunk, right at the high today. Not for a day trade, but for a week trade. I'm looking to cover 40 or below. Traded Microsoft, picked them up at 17.37 twice. I did that today. Made about a 20-cent rip. Just got out of that. Didn't want to hold any Microsoft. I just kind of did it for a day trade, make some little cash on the side when the downtrend was broken this morning. So I'm going to grab this camera and go over what happened today. It was a really interesting day today. We got a lot of things happening. This is the 8-month on the S&P. Why I pulled up the 8-month is so we can do this line that we love so much, the big downtrend line where we tap the upper wick right here, where it hit the 50-day right here. See how we battled it right there. And this is why I'm calling for the 750 pullback, because tomorrow or Wednesday, if we get there, look at that, it's going to be like a double nut on our November close and our downtrend line, which that's healthy when you're going to continue the run. See, remember, I'm calling for this run to be done about close to the end of April. So if we get a little sideways tomorrow, then another down on Wednesday before these meetings and votes this week going on with the G20 and the mark-to-market, that could set us up for the rally to start again. But we got to get there by Thursday. That's my plan. And I'm going to show you the Dow now that's already kind of there. Here's the 8-month of the Dow coming up right here. Why I like these stockcharts.com is because they enable you to draw these trend lines. I don't pay nothing monthly. Remember, my trading strategy is a simple strategy, not too complicated. If you look too deep into the stocks, it can get really confusing. So here's what we got going on the Dow. As you can see, I drew the same line the last time it hit the 50-day across the top where we pierced the 50-day right at the new year. Right here where it tried to dink the 50-day but didn't quite hit the line, but it did on the S&P. And look at, we closed right on the nut today, which happens to be the closing low in November. Look at this. See what we got going on today? We're on our downtrend and the closing low. Okay, now if you can see this little bottom wick here, look what that did. That actually tested our intraday low the following day when we had our rebound. Look at that right there. It's pretty interesting. So we're pretty much on the nut on the Dow right here, and we even tested our intraday low in November after our plunge. So tomorrow, where are we? We're on 7522, 7583. So tomorrow we could actually go back up and test the 50-day on the Dow. I'm still calling for the Dow because our S&P's gonna gonna break down. You know, this is kind of where I'm looking for the Dow here on this pullback. You know, the 7,200 range. You know, we got some support happening here tomorrow, so it's going to be tricky. I'm still going to hold my bat on my shoulder. Why I shorted Dollar Tree, even though I'm calling for the run up, is because Dollar Tree's ready for a fall. You know, they plunged before. When I was holding them short, I covered like a day early. I did a nice short. They plunged down to 35 the next day, down like $8, and they're right back at 52-week highs. So if the market rallies, I still feel Dollar Tree will fall. So, you know, I like my Dollar Tree short, even though I'm calling for this little pullback, and then the market to bounce. When this does hit 750, the S&P, I'm probably going to go in pretty heavy. You know, I just feel there's just going to be a lot of support there. Now, what happened today on the S&P also is, see how it even went up above our closing rebound low. See, back in November where we opened and plunged, then came up and closed right on the nut? Well, look at today. We kind of went up above a little bit and it failed. And we actually closed at 787, 3 points under the 50. I think this is opening up the door for another leg down. 750 leg. You know, it could happen tomorrow, but I think they're going to drag it out till like Wednesday. And I'm going to be checking some stuff out. I'm probably going to jump back on the SSO wagon for the ride up. Tomorrow's going to be interesting. Like I said, the Dow's on the double nut. I just showed it to you. We've already kind of broken support in the S&P. So we'll see who leads the way. Good luck.